First week, Monday through Friday of retirement, has actually been really busy between reselling, dropping stuff off at the post office, other reselling related things, odd projects around the house that I've just barely scratched the surface of because there's so much to do. It's cool because, you see that mess in there? Sorry. I'm working on all sorts of projects. I got the shipment of I'm replacing, if you watched my last video, I'm going to replace at least one of my shelving units, and I got that in the mail or through UPS. It's in a box still. I literally just got it yesterday. This morning it's Friday morning. There's no good estate sales to go to right now. It's weird. Tattoo Mark's out of the valley, and I don't want to drive too far. That's another bonus from retirement. I usually have to fill up once a week, so I go through 400 to 500 miles a week, or did. I've literally this whole week gotten about, under 40 miles, and might go over 40 miles today after I drive around. So that's a boon, because you know what the gas prices are like in California. Bad. On today's agenda, I'm going to go to the post office because I got a couple orders to drop off. And one's Mercari, one's eBay. And I'm going to cruise very slowly up the cove to the top looking for garage sale signs because we don't get our list out generally for the city of La Quinta until Friday night. So if you have a Friday day, you're kind of SOL. Unless you advertise on Craigslist or G-Sailor or some other thing. And some people do, but like, for instance, yesterday, there was a Thursday garage sale in Palm Desert that I went to. I did film there. That'll be a future video. But I don't know about today. No one's advertised. So I'm just going to cruise very slowly up the main drag, look for signs. And then when I get to the top of the cove, go for a short walk up in the hiking trails, just to kind of see the lay of the land. I don't even know what it looks like up there. I haven't been there in a couple of years. It's only a mile up that way. I'm so bad. And then come on back home and get to listing and doing other projects. There's so much to do. All right, I just wanted to do an update. The first week of retirement has been better than expected. I'm enjoying it. Now, when my first pension check comes, that's when I'll be slapped in the face with reality because it's, like I said, it's small. I'm still living off of partial paycheck for this past month. So everything's still good. And this is the honeymoon phase. I know it. But I'm hoping the sales keep going because that helps. So the Cove hiking trails have 3 parking lots now, not just 1 or 2. They built this one. Actually, they built the one to the east. This is the western parking lot, and then there's one kind of in the center. Some kind of construction going on there. FYI, if you do hike out here, it is open for bicyclists as well, so you have to be kind of aware, because they'll come down and zoom in through. Let's see if they've updated this. It's about the same. Cove trails. We're about right here, so I could walk up. There's an oasis up there, not a natural one. And then this is a good little hike. This is a better hike. And across. You could also cut. It's the desert. There's not really there's established trails and then there's not established trails. These are the ones that are established. You've got the Bear Creek, which goes all the way up to a naturally occurring oasis. I've never made it. I think I got close a few times, probably here or here, but this is a rigorous hike. And in the shape I'm in now, it isn't happening. You've got the Cove Lakehead. Cove Lakehead? What? You've got the Cove to Lake Trail head. I've hiked this all the way here, and then down around this area, and Tammy's picked me up before. I usually go to here, and then I come back. That's a nice hike. And then you have the Buhoff. This one's long. You go all the way up past here, all the way over, and it drops back in the same spot by Lake Kauai. Unfortunately, there was a death here recently, like literally earlier this week. Somebody was a couple miles out and just had a medical emergency and died. Probably a heart attack, I don't know, I haven't heard. But there's risks, obviously. And that was sad. I don't know how far I've made it back this. I've never tried to hike the Buhoff, but I would say maybe in this area. I've never made it to the point where you turn this way. So, and there's a lot of unmarked trails here. Like there's a trail that you can take that goes up into this, and you get high enough where you can see all this trail and you can see the Salton Sea, which is way off here, way over here on this map. And there's lots of other unmarked trails, but you know, they're not really trails. But this one was, it looked like they had been working on it to establish it, but they've never made an official trail of it. There's a wash in that direction. On the other side of these mountains is Palm Desert. And way up behind us is the Santa Rosas. Dog must be on your leash, and please clean up after your pet. These signs are new, so maybe they're finally enforcing it? I don't know. They didn't before. This is cool. I've never seen a bighorn sheep out while I was hiking. I've seen them in the living desert, but I've never seen them out there. I've seen them in whitewater up on the cliffs. These benches are new too. I wonder if they have more than just one. I'm not dressed appropriately. I'm in pants, and it's already too hot. Which is to say 80 something, but you know, it's probably 70 something, but this is not good for hiking. Not out in the desert. And from here you can see a little bit more. That's the man-made oasis. This is good for rock scrambling. And it just goes forever. That little niche right there is where the lake to, the Cove to Lake Cahuilla trail goes. Yeah, I didn't bring my trekking poles out from the car, silly me. So I actually found some stuff at that yard sale. I found one yard sale when I was driving up here, and pulled up. There's one couple there already, but they were after artwork. And this one, oh, this is nice. It's been a while since I've been out here. Sorry, distracted. So she had a lot of cool tchotchkes. And I didn't film, but I'll show you what I got in my trunk here in a second. She had very fair prices. And because it's Friday early, it's like 9 o'clock. Not that early, but it's 9 o'clock. It was, I got a lot of good deals and a lot of cool stuff. And I could have gotten more, but I was trying to behave myself. Ooh, here's another trail. Should I go that way? Nah, I'll go this way. Pick a trail. Any trail. So I'm looking forward to hiking a little bit more. I've missed this area. It's really, because it's so deserty and so wide open, you can see forever. And it's just beautiful. So let me show you what I got at the one yard sale I stopped out this morning. It gets better. It just gets better. This was a personal purchase because we need something to roast a turkey or a ham in. This you wanted $10 for. It's new in the box. I'm like, yeah, that's fair. This came later after I got the deals here. So in here, I spotted a ton of costume jewelry, and I picked out this much, basically. And I'm like, how much for your jewelry? And she goes, take it all, including the tin for $10. I'm like, oh, okay. And then she threw in the Wilton. This is like a cake pan, a skeleton cake pan for free. I know this isn't the Taylor Swift that's worth a lot of money, but there might be money in it. So I went ahead and got this too. I think she threw that in for free. So yes, I paid $10 for this because this was a huge bargain. And some of this stuff is broken, but I am working on a craft bag because those actually sell on eBay. People will use the parts and fix other pieces of jewelry. Then I saw this stack, and they're almost all sealed. We got a Stranger Things that's sealed. Well, it's a VHS? Really? I bet you it's not. No, it is. What? I don't even know what that's worth. And we got DVDs from Game of Thrones, and most of them are sealed. And then we have a PS4 game in immaculate condition. Not new, but this I asked how much, and she's like, and I said another $10, and she's like, I was going to ask 20. I'm like, she goes, but I'll do 15. So I went ahead and paid 15 for it. So 35, I think it was 35 for everything. Yeah, what a great deal. And I definitely will make some money on this, on the jewelry alone. This, I don't know, we'll see. But I'll let you know as I sell them. if I saw one. So I look closer at the Stranger Things. It's supposed to look like a VHS, but I believe it is a DVD set. And of course, it's the season 1 collector's edition. There we go. Yeah, it's the Blu-rays and the DVD set. But because it's set in the 80s, they made it look like a VHS. That was just cool. Very cool. Very cool. No, I was going to say I'm tempted to keep it. I'm like, no. Let's flip it and make some money, especially since the last season just came out on Netflix. So this video was a hodgepodge of everything. And an update on the first week of retirement, which is basically what the week's been like. It's this, that, do this, do that. I'm hoping I settle into a routine pretty soon, because right now it's like I look at the clock and I go, how is it this time already? I've spent the entire day and I've been somewhat productive, but it like flies by like that. It's crazy. But anyways, I'm going to get this organized and then get washed up because it's a little bit dusty and start listing. All right. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye.